Hi there. My name is Matthew Saunders, and I'm doing a series of short videos and social media posts about neurodivergence called My Neurodivergent Brain. This is number 10 in that series of videocasts, and it's called Cancer. I'd love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can see the QR code below, and you can also probably see a bit.ly link there that you can make use of to go directly to the channel. You could also follow me at Twitter at Creech on Twitter. I hope my insights are interesting. If you've missed any of my previous casts, you can catch up on them on my YouTube channel. Thanks very much. Shortly after I moved to Colorado to start my first full-time professional job, I discovered a lump in my left testicle. That lump tripled in size over the space of about 15 days. I needed surgery and chemotherapy. Chemo was pretty painful at times, and to this day, my hearing is affected. I have neuropathy in my fingertips and permanent tinnitus in both ears. It was pretty intense. I was in the doctor's office taking chemo through a port installed in my chest pretty much every week for about 2 months, and I brought a work laptop to the clinic and spent my days coding an application for work. And when I got home at night, I would spend my evenings sweating, curled up in a miserable little ball. In 2017, the European Association of Urology made a connection between the prevalence of testicular cancer and learning disabilities. The work's lead author, Dr. Meren Afshar, I hope that's the right pronunciation, said, "We found that people with learning disabilities are not only more likely to develop testicular cancer, but they are far more likely to die from it than the general public. And people with learning difficulties are 4 times more likely to die of testicular cancer than the general public." For me, this is another data point, another place where dots are connecting within my own life. Now, I will say this. For me, the cancer wasn't negative on balance. It represented another step towards being less rigid. So remember in the previous video how I said that I was impulsive in my childhood, impulsive, short-tempered at times, and often inflexible, obsessed with a single thing, and bad with transitions. I could be very impatient with people. I would often quibble about small things, and I found it extremely difficult to let those things go, often to the detriment of my personal and professional relationships. This experience forced me to confront the fact that small stuff doesn't matter. I learned that holding on to those kinds of trifles and letting them stress you out was completely counterproductive, because when they're treating you for something that will 100% kill you otherwise, your perspective can change. And you out there, if you're watching this video, you don't need to have cancer to learn this lesson. If you're feeling overly stressed by the small stuff and it causes you to argue with people, it's probably worth taking a deep breath and try to ascertain to yourself, does this really matter? Will your relationships be better if you breathe instead of argue? Now, a public service announcement. If you're a guy, please do self-checks in the shower regularly. This kind of cancer is relatively common in young men. It's highly curable if you catch it early, but it'll kill you if it isn't treated. And if you have learning disabilities, learning differences, it becomes even more important. Thanks for watching this episode on cancer. The next episode is going to be on imposter syndrome and my experiences with it, how I found myself experiencing it, the events that leaded up to my experiencing it. And while it isn't specifically around neurodivergence, I think that the insights are interesting to both folks who live on the spectrum and also folks who don't. So I hope that you attend my next video, watch my next video, and thanks for watching this one. Take care, everybody. Until next time.